Hey, good morning everybody. This is Josie here with you. Today's video is on psychic abilities. It's actually one of the most common questions that people ask me all the time. Everywhere I go, if I'm doing my events, people would come up to me and the first thing they'll ask, well, Josie, how did you know that you were psychic? Did something happen? Did you see a spirit? Did you, as a child, did you see, like a ghost? How did you know what your unique gifts were? So again, let me just tell you, we are all psychic. Just understand this very important concept. We all have our supernatural abilities. Half of us is spirit, half of us is not even in the body. Most of us is actually not even in their bodies. And the same thing I can tell you that, you're part of the spirit, part of the physical. So the part of the spirit of you, that's very intuitive. That's the part that knows and sees things that are not limited to physical. So when we're talking about spiritual perceptions, it's how you can tune into all of this spirit world, by either seeing more, have more sensitive seeing or hearing, maybe sensing. Perhaps you have a combination of three of them. But I also believe it's like having a voice. We all have voice, we can speak, we can sing, but some of us are more gifted with voice than the rest of us. So for example, somebody can be a great vocal artist and sing on main stage and have a rock band, and but most of us who have a voice is just a daily tool of communication. Pretty much it. So the same thing with our intuition. It's a daily tool of survival. The people who are more gifted than others in this intuitive sense, they sometimes sort of run into different kinds of troubles as well. It's a blessing because you can be such a great gift to the earth with your intuition, helping, sort of comfort people, because you can sense if something is not right with them. The super sensitive people, they feel it, they want to help. It's almost everywhere you go, you start seeing people who just didn't, they may not even show it, but you'll sense there's something about them, either health issue, emotional issues. So sensitive people pick up those signals. And not just from the physical world, they also pick up the signals from the other planes as well. So it's kind of living in this multi-dimensional space. So intuitive people it's a bliss, it's a great gift. It's also can be sort of a curse, because sometimes people take advantage of their energy, and they have to be very protective of their intuitive sensitivity more than others. The other thing I wanted to point out is that your intuitive gifts, you can develop them. You can work with them if you're more visual. Now, how do you know which gift is yours? Now, look at your life and how you learn the best. For me, for example, if I have to understand a material, if I'm taking a course, in order to understand the material for me, I have to be able to see some pictures, some visual clues, and that way my brain can start understanding and absorbing the material. So for some people, to understand something, they'll need to listen to the tape, or they have to have maybe a combination of both. So how do you learn the best? Or some people need to really stand up and then do something physically in order to understand how things work. So the same kind of things with your intuition. You will get so much better understanding your intuitive gifts if you know how you learn. So if you're a visual learner, perhaps you can also be a good clairvoyant. And as a clairvoyant, you can start developing that sense and looking at people's energies and maybe seeing things, light around people. May not happen from the beginning, but the more you practice this, the better you will get. So it's basically, it's like a muscle. Intuition also can be developed, it can be enhanced. And if you're clairaudient, you can also start doing meditations and go within and then try to hear and speak to your spirit guides or angels, whoever's on the other side. So you start using these, natural gifts and apply them into your intuitive gifts and work with them. So over time, your intuition can start, surprise you every single day. You'll start noticing things. For believing for you, it's not, it's kind of, you don't just believe it, you know it. You'll see things, you'll understand things so much better around you. Okay, so hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for all your questions. I'm hoping to get to most of them as fast as I can, recording these videos. And I'm wishing you a fantastic weekend. Happy Memorial Day tomorrow for the American friends, and I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.